Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe, CMO of Gamefound, and it's time for our summer feast event. Or is it our Gen Con feast event? It's both. It's definitely both, I just don't know what the official title for this one is. If you don't know, our feast events usually run January, April, Gen Con, and Essen. That's the tempo we have going for our feasts, which means this is the summer/Gen Con feast event. Speaking of Gen Con, by the way, if you happen to be at Gen Con, make sure to stop by the Gamefound booth. You'll be able to meet the team, you'll be able to see a variety of games on display, follow back, see more, all of that. I believe we'll be giving out quick starts for the Justice League RPG currently on the platform, so stop on by. Should be a fun time. But I digress. Let's get back to the feast because this is, once again, not for the first and not for the last time, this is our largest feast event ever. They keep getting larger every single time it happens. Once upon a time, there were 12 games in the feast, then it grew to 15, 20, and we have 25 campaigns for you to learn more about today. And with so many campaigns, I guess I should keep the talking to a bit of a minimum to keep this not the longest video ever. And so let's start off with our first two as the Elder One approaches.
Greetings from Fantasy Flight Games, the studio that brought you Twilight Imperium, Mansions of Madness, and countless other board games featuring your favorite IPs. I'm here to introduce you to the thrilling new Vault series, where we'll be re-releasing some of FFG's classic games in exciting new ways. The Vault is about to open, and inside lies something that has been calling out to be rediscovered. What awaits us? Let's take a look and see. We're so excited to bring Arkham Horror 2nd Edition back to your kitchen table. Published in 2005, this epic game was the first installment in what would become the expansive Arkham Horror Files. While a lot has changed over the last 20 years, this is still the same game fans know and love. The Vault series brings you a completely remastered version of the game with all new graphic design, brand new art, quality of life upgrades, and a few other surprises for you to unlock. Whether you're a fan of the original who wants a shiny new copy of the game you love, or a first-time player who wants to experience the game that officially launched the Arkham Horror Files all those years ago, follow us on the pre-launch page to find out more. Something otherworldly is beckoning. Will you heed its call?
Greetings. My name is Samuel Bailey, creator of Old One's Origins. This journey began years ago when I helped design Forbidden Stars. Since then, I have been crafting a game that honors its spirit while improving upon it in every way. Today, I am proud to introduce Old One's Origins, where alien eldritch gods wage war at the dawn of time. I thank you for your support. Please enjoy your free and horrifying follower gift.
Not only are both those games Cthulhu themed, they both have rich legacies to them. I mean, Fantasy Flight with the first game in their Vault series, a game that was Arkham Horror, then 2nd Edition, then 3rd Edition, and now back to 2nd Edition, a version that remained popular even after 3rd Edition came out. And then again, Old One Origins, again with the rich legacy, starting off with StarCraft, becoming Forbidden Stars, and now Old One Origins. Is going to be fun to see what Chaosium does with it. But if that's the Cthulhu mythos side of things, our next 3 campaigns definitely move on to the lighter side, a more whimsical side, at least as far as theme goes. But we're going to give you them in terms of light, medium, and heavy versions. Let's go ahead and find out a bit more about them. Unstable Games has partnered with award-winning game designer Marceline Lyman to bring you into the world of Ordinary Magic this fall. Marceline is the creator of High Tide, Dino Racer, and Wildberries, and she specializes in designing games that are both elegant and strategically deep. Her approach to game design prioritizes playfulness and helped inspire the development of the world of Ordinary Magic. The debut Gamefound campaign launches this fall with 3 new games. Each game in the Ordinary Magic series will bring you to a different location within this mysterious world. You might find yourself in the local bookshop, the corner cafe, or the fancy hotel in the town square. Each game is carefully crafted and balanced to give you a unique and immersive experience with well-considered mechanics that will make you want to play over and over again. In the coming weeks, each of these new games will be announced. Follow the project to learn more about the world of Ordinary Magic, get a first look at the 3 games launching this fall, and to qualify for a free gift that will be announced during the campaign. Take a peek, stay for a spell, and let yourself get lost in the world of Ordinary Magic.
The designer of Kelp, Shark vs. Octopus, and I'm super excited to finally be able to tell you about the newest expansion for Kelp, Offshore, Offspring. This expansion introduces foundlings. The octopus is now a mother, and she's going to be protecting her eggs until they hatch, when they're going to have to set out and fend for themselves. Meanwhile, the shark is also having babies, and they're going to be swimming around together and hunting as a pack. But the octopus has got some tricks up its sleeve too. It's got the ability to camouflage now, so it can change its colors. Each color gives a new special ability. The way that we've introduced this is through these new Kelp blocks, and the cool part of these is that they're magnetic. So you can go from a red octopus to a black one, to a white one, and to one that can do a dynamic display. The octopus can reveal itself, shocking the sharks around it and pushing them around and confusing them in different directions. In addition to that, the octopus can now wound the shark back. Through some new traps, she could do damage in return. If a juvenile shark takes damage, well, then it's gone. But if the mother shark takes damage, she gets to trigger some powerful effects and abilities. These allow her to get even more powerful the closer she gets to death. On top of that, there are these gorgeous juvenile shark minis, new cards for both sides, new growth tiles, and we're also going to be releasing a mini expansion called Amazing Adaptations, which gives a new set of cards to the octopus and a chance for sharks to spend their low red and yellow dice to get special one-time effects. So if you want to hear more, and I hope you do, please check out the Gamefound page.
All 3 of these campaigns are definitely nailing the cozy vibes. But while Ordinary Magic is likely the most welcoming of the 3, Kelp already levels it up with that 2-player hidden movement asymmetric back and forth, and Tend, despite feeling like it's plucked straight out of the world of Stardew Valley, is an incredibly thinky, crunchy roll and write experience. Now normally when it comes to the feast, the very nature of it being a bunch of announcements means there's usually a lot of IPs sprinkled throughout. But not today. In fact, our next 2 campaigns are the only 2 IPs we will have this entire feast, but they are exciting ones. Let's take a look.
Welcome, Pioneer. Your latest efficiency report has been reviewed. Productivity exceeds acceptable expectations. As a result, Fixit has approved a new method of factory expansion.
Hello everyone, Casper from Mood Publishing here. We are excited to announce Satisfactory, the board game. We've partnered up with our good friends at Coffee Stain Studios to bring the world of Satisfactory to the tabletop.
Plan your production. Build your factory. Optimize your supply chain. Maximize efficiency. Unlock new technologies. Put your skills to the test with other pioneers and become Employee of the Month.
Our goal wasn't just to recreate the video game, but to translate its strategic gameplay into something where it can stand on its own as a tabletop experience.
Tabletop autonomy remains under review.
Whether you're a long-time pioneer or just discovering Satisfactory for the very first time, we can't wait to show you more. Go follow the campaign, and we will see you on the factory floor.
Preparing launch on Gamefound later this year.
As far as IPs go, these two couldn't be more different. We have old and new, a three-dimensional first-person game, a two-dimensional side-scroller, a game all about building and crafting, and a game all about blowing things up. But despite the differences, both very exciting. On a more personal note, I'm a huge fan of Factorio, which means of course I own Satisfactory, I just need to actually get ahead and play it. And Metal Slug, I mean, it's been like 20 years since I played it, but as soon as I saw it, it brought back a flood of memories. It was an excellent gaming experience. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to a bunch of Euros. A trifecta of Euros from a bunch of companies, a bunch of designers. Let's learn more about these old and new Euro games.
5 years ago, we start from a dangerous idea. What if time travel was not just a theme or a game, but the engine of the whole game? What if the board itself could move through time, and every action could rewrite the history of an entire world?
In Mobius, you do not simply place a work in a location. Each zone stretches across many eras, but only a few moments are visible before time moves on. Every placement is a double choice, where you act, and when it's that place history you intervene.
The future is richer, faster, and more efficient. The past is unstable, dangerous, but it is where history can still be changed.
At the end of each round, time flows. New eras enter the board, old eras disappear, and the visible timeline shifts. The board is never still. Every location is caught in a moving stream of time.
And then come the paradoxes. Alter time too much, and different zones begins to move at different speeds. One part of the world rushes toward the future, while another remains trapped in the past.
Faction fight on 3 different tracks, past, present and future. So you are not only asking where I should fight, you are asking when I should fight.
Every decision is a temptation. Take more, alter more, exploit more. But the more you bet on time, the more entropy grows, and the more the timeline collapses around you.
Together with Fantasia Games, artist, developer and playtester, we shaped this idea into a deep asymmetric Eurogame. A game about factions, technology, power and the consequence of changing history.
This is Mobius. Change the past.
Explore the future.
And try not to break time.
Hi, I'm Simone Luciani. Together with Flaminia Brasini and Virginio Giri, we're truly thrilled to present you this new edition of Lorenzo and Magnifico. We took all the contents and put so far under the lens. We revised the rules, rebalanced cards, updated cost and scoring system, add variety and integrated a solo game mode. In short, this isn't simply a new edition. It's the Lorenzo and Magnifico we wanted to publish today.
Hi, my name is Giuliano and I am Chief Editor at Crania Creations. For this special occasion, we wanted to add a special touch to the production of all basic components, together with a completely new art and graphics skin. In addition, we will present a special box full of deluxe add-ons to make your experience really magnifica.
I'm Basti, and I have Uwe from Skelly Games with me. Nice to meet you, Uwe.
Nice to meet you, Basti. Great to be here. Thanks.
And there's something new in your steampunk pipeline. It's called Steam and Cheese. So let's all say cheese.
Cheese.
So talking about the game mechanics, so we are making cheese, but how are we making cheese?
We are making cheese with a very new and innovative mechanism, which we call some kind of dice placement. What you do is you roll the dice and then you choose one of the die for getting the resources. That is the color of the die. And then you place the die in some kind of action wheels where all these standard actions of the game are located, like manipulating the cheese, refining it, etc. Moving on the bonus boards, getting order cards, fulfilling order cards, and even updating the machines. And depending on where and how you place the die there, you get the actions in a strength, which is defined by the number on the side of the die that's facing the action in this action wheel. And this is very innovative and very fascinating mechanic.
And it's a first-time author that developed this game. So tell me more, how did you get your hands on Steam and Cheese?
Yeah, the author just contacted us, and he's living not far away from where we are, and so we met and we played the game and we were absolutely flashed. It's such a great game and we wanted to make it, and now it comes true.
And talking about the game, of course, we have to talk about the artwork because it looks so gorgeous. So who did the illustrations?
Thanks a lot. The illustrations did our famous artist, Roman Kucharski from Poland. All the artwork is hand-drawn, and we're so excited about that.
So there's no prototype at the moment. You're still in final touches. But when can I get my hands on this game?
Well, first we're starting a campaign on Gamefound. It starts in a few weeks, and it would be great if you want to follow the campaign right now. And when the campaign is over, we try to do some editorial things, and then we will produce the game in the first and second quarter next year. And so if everything works fine, we will have the game fulfillment around September, October, and the game itself will be on sale in Essen.
So keep your eyes open, and I keep my fingers crossed for your campaign. So it's definitely one of my favorite games in the steampunk setting with mice. So top 10, of course.
Thanks a lot. That's great to hear.
So Uwe, thank you for your time and a lot of luck with your Gamefound campaign.
Thanks a lot, Basti. Appreciate it a lot.
Seeing Simone Luciani's name back-to-back in the feast is a fun little moment. But these three Euros, one futuristic, one historical, and one whimsical, and yet all three bringing a crunchy experience to your table. Next up, we have an interesting trifecta. These games all revolve around defending your tower in one shape or another, and yet managing to be different genres. We have a cooperative, a tower defense, and a King of the Hill, all revolving around these towers.
Hi, I'm Christopher Bedell.
Hi, I'm Matthew Grohl.
And we're here to talk about Defenders of the Realm. Greater Than Games is back, and we are coming to you on crowdfunding on Gamefound this fall with Defenders of the Realm Definitive Edition.
Defenders of the Realm is a cooperative game with simultaneous play. All of the heroes are going to take their actions at the same time, and then the enemy is going to move towards Monarch City.
And the only thing stopping them from destroying your home and making you lose the game is you and your friends working together and using all of your abilities to save the day. Defenders of the Realm Definitive Edition comes with 10 different heroes of different sorts, with different abilities, different decks of cards, different cool weapons and ways of moving around the map. They're all different and they're all cool, and they're all going to be in this box. you have a deck of cards that make up your abilities and actions that you can do in the game. When you play those cards, they move to the heap section of your character area. During the dusk portion of the game, all the cards in all of the heroes' heaps are counted up and moved to the discard pile. Then, during the darkness phase, all of the enemies, the bosses, and the minions, they all act based on how much darkness was accumulated during the day. So, do as much as you can during the day, but know the enemies are coming for you at night. With Greater Than Games, we've run many crowdfunding campaigns over the last 15 years of our existence. We've done crowdfunding campaigns for Sentinels of the Multiverse, Spirit Island, and more. This is our first time ever using Gamefound, and we're very excited. The people at Gamefound have shown us the cool tools, the way their backend works, the way the entire crowdfunding platform functions, and we're excited to engage with it for the first time. Defenders of the Realm Definitive Edition on Gamefound will be just $60 for everything we've talked about here.
We have so much more exciting content to show you, so be sure to follow Defenders of the Realm Definitive Edition on Gamefound.
Be a hero. Defend the realm.
Aberrations lurk in the forests of Etheris. Twisted, vile, and hungering. Can you survive the night?
Hold them back!
Keep the fires lit! As shadows encroach upon the village, you must defend your only safe haven. You will harness your own unique skills and rely on whatever equipment you can find. Your survival depends on your companions fighting at your side.
They approach from the east!
Rally the villagers to defend their homes. We fight or we die!
I will hold them at bay!
Light bonfires to keep the darkness at bay.
Light the fire! Descriptions slow them down.
Fortify your defenses, gather your resources, and save whoever you can.
Keep the fires lit!
Prepare for the encroaching darkness and the aberrations that lurk within. But beware the great beast, whose influence swells aberrant swarms and inflicts hideous transformations. As the night grows ever longer, you must maintain your resolve. Fight together, keep the fires lit, and never lose hope. But always beware the great beast and its aberrations.
Fortressfall from Skytier Games is a deck builder mixed with area control. Playing in 45 to 60 minutes for 1 to 4 players, this is a game in which your deck is your army. Recruit allies, flood the map with minions, and hold the fortress when the clash comes. Each of the 8 unique heroes brings an asymmetric starting deck and an ultimate ability that charges up as the game unfolds. Claim the fortresses and hold them when the Dominion clash hits to score big, or storm the central fortress to defeat the colossal outsider for extra points. The game is aiming to deliver in 6 months, and follow now to get a free exclusive promo deck as a gift when you back the project. If you're looking for something that gives you the feel of Tyrants of the Underdark while managing to be fresh and unique all at the same time, then look no further. The new Defenders of the Realm is a game I had a chance to demo 2 years ago at PAX Unplugged, and I've been wanting to give it a proper play ever since. And then Aberration, funnily enough, I actually played that twice today, although not the new stuff obviously, but the original campaign. And Fortressfall, that one I haven't tabled yet, but I am a fan of Skytier games, so color me excited all the same. And with that, we move into our next 3 campaigns, which are going to be miniatures, dungeon crawlers, a bunch of games that are new versions based on existing games out there. Let's see what they are.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and I'm really happy to say it. We are now creating the final part of Tanares Saga, Dungeons of Tanares. And the part 1 is getting a major upgrade. And we changed its name. It's now Tanares Rise of Dragons.
People love Tanares because it combines a deep tactical combat with a rich world. Its skill system keeps everyone involved outside their own turns, allowing you to build not just your hero, but combinations with other heroes to create explosive turns, even solo. The setting was developed with contributions from industry legends, including Eddie Greenwood from Forgotten Realms, Bruce Naismith, lead designer on Skyrim, Skip Williams, and many others. Both Rise of Dragons and Dungeons of Tanares feature an epic story and open-world exploration to dig up its secrets. So if you're new in the campaign, you can get only the Part 1 or the complete trilogy. And of course, the returning backers of this campaign will get this improvement on Part 1 for free. After years of feedback, we are improving everything people already loved. Heroes are now their own attack progression, and enemies are unpredictable and with signature powers. Creating an epic finale is a huge responsibility. So now I'm leading Dragory Games, and the team is focused on creating the final part of Saga the best it can be, to be worthy of the Saga and the community. So, follow us on Gamefound. We have a special gift waiting for you. See you on Tanares.
Hey, this is Eric with Sky Kingdom Games, and we are so excited to be part of this Gamefound Feast. Many of you know us from the Icefarian Guard, where we set out to create an epic narrative adventure in the world of Telios. The response to that game from around the world has been incredible, but we also heard from many players who love the idea of that experience and wish there was a way to enjoy it without committing to such a massive campaign game. So, we asked ourselves a simple question. Could we capture that same sense of adventure in a game you could experience in a single evening? The answer is a brand new story-driven adventure that blends the best of RPGs and modern board games, combining immersive storytelling, meaningful choices, rewarding character progression, and tactical combat into focused scenarios that can be completed in a single sitting, or linked together for a longer journey. And, just like the Icefarian Guard, the story will come to life through full voice acting and an original orchestral soundtrack powered by Foreteller. We hope you'll join us when our Gamefound campaign launches later this summer. Until then, enjoy the reveal.
Watched my home burn beneath me.
I have stood before kings and been cast out as a traitor.
I have cried out into the dark and heard only silence.
But the voice still called.
And I still followed.
When truth is hated.
When hope is taken.
When the shadow gathers against us.
Even when grief rises like a flood.
Even when darkness covers the road ahead.
We will not be broken. We will remain steadfast.
Across Telios, their story is not the only one. From the Valley of Lux, paths stretch to every corner of the world. Ride the winds of Gorland as they carry you across the open plains. Journey into the forests of Elandris, where strange lights guide the way. Beneath the sands of Paran, ancient mysteries wait to be uncovered. Across Telios, forgotten relics and powerful equipment await those willing to seek them. But the greatest strength is not found in weapons alone. Through hardship and discovery, your party will grow in ingenuity, conviction, insight, ambition, compassion, and valor to change the fate of Telios. For the road ahead is not without danger. Ancient evils stir, the shadows gather, and when darkness rises against the people of Telios, the Stonebound will stand together.
I've spent a lot of time in the worlds of Tanares, Isofaron Guard, and Arcadia Quest, and so it's going to be fun to see the new twists and spins that these 3 new games bring to those familiar systems. Our next 2 campaigns lean a bit away from the fun and dungeon crawler vibes, and a lot more into the serious and horror vibes. Let's have a look. A world that was never meant to be found, and the gothic terror of Nosferatu. It feels like these 2 games belong together. Meanwhile, for our next projects, if you like rolling dice, skirmish systems, and attacking everyone around you, then these 3 campaigns are for you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gaetano and I am the creator of One Page Rules. Today I'm here to present to you our newest project, which is called Jade and Claw. It's a big battle box for our miniature war game Grimdark Future, which will be featuring the Eternal Dynasty and the Alien Hives. So the box is chock full of content. It's gonna have, 70 plus awesome miniatures. Besides the miniatures, you get everything else that you need to play. So the idea with this box is that it's super friendly. It's a great gift because you can just open up the box, take out the contents, and immediately start playing. One Page Rules is a system to make war games that are easy to learn and fast to play. They're super easy to get into, and of course our box is here to support that. We're really excited to make another campaign. We know that a lot of you are already excited as well. And we would like to, of course, thank Gamefound for hosting us. That's it. Happy Gamefound Fest.
2 years ago, we introduced you to Eldfall Chronicles Northern Wind, our sprawling dungeon crawl adventure. Thousands of players explored Calad and shared unforgettable experiences around the tabletop. And we'd like to thank you all for being part of that story. It has taken us 2 years to craft a successor to Northern Wind. And now we're proud to share with you our next epic dungeon crawl game, Eldfall Chronicles Apocrypha. This autumn we return to Calad to begin a new chronicle with you. 1001 days after the events of Northern Wind, something has awoken. This is by far our most ambitious and bold adventure to date. Eldfall Chronicles Apocrypha is a brand new campaign based on our proven dungeon crawler system. Every journey is unique, no matter how many times you play, and that every decision that you and your party makes will lead you ultimately to victory or defeat. Over the coming months, we will be releasing teasers for the story, miniatures, and experiences that will await you as you explore Apocrypha. Follow the project on Gamefound now to stay up to date, and join us on this next exciting chapter in the Eldfall Chronicles saga.
Before humanity, before civilization, war rages. Command your tribe of dinosaur riders in an epic primeval struggle for dominance. Hoard precious blood fruit. Harness the power of mighty energy crystals. Outflank your opponents and hunt your enemies to extinction. In this savage world, only the strongest survive. Dino Battle! Follow now on Gamefound.
Whether you're looking for Ameritrash dice chucking with Dino Battles or full-on miniatures gameplay with Grimdark Future or Eldfall Chronicles, there's something for everyone. And with that, it's been quite a road so far, and it's time for our last 3 campaigns. It's Halloween night 1986, and the all-night spectacular film festival is running in full swing in the midst of a wild thunderstorm. Suddenly, lightning strikes, overloading the theater's power circuits and releasing 100 years of cinematic horror from the silver screen. As one of these monsters, you are now free to wreak havoc. Terrify and devour unsuspecting moviegoers in a race to become the most terrifying monster of all time. Spooktacular landed on people's tables in 2025, and it's now time to return to the movie theater if you dare. The Bride of Spectacular is an expansion that brings 10 new monsters to play, every one of them bringing a different gameplay experience. Spook the unsuspecting moviegoers and become the scariest monster of all time. Whether you're here for the expansion content, the original game, or both, follow the campaign today. Ages of Smersh is back with an epic edition and new expansions. The campaign features a full core game reprint, as well as 2 all-new big box expansions with a ton of random new encounters, new map additions, and of course, new epic final showdowns. Leviathan brings you a secret island and undersea base that the spies will have to explore with an all-new map and hundreds of new random encounters, as well as new henchmen and Dr. Lobo encounters. Meanwhile, Eclipse is a space moon base created by Dr. Lobo and his evil minions, and similarly will bring a ton of new encounters as well as a brand new map. If you're looking to expand your Agents of Smersh or dive into it for the first time, make sure to follow the campaign today.
In a dystopian megacity, ruled by ruthless corporations and a corrupt government, you take control. Choose one of 10 mega corporations and lead your corporation to the top of the skyline. Strategically develop your district. Construct specialized buildings to skyrocket your credit and tech income, and expand your influence in the metropolis. Government buildings protect your assets, but beware, even they can be taken over. As a pioneer, expand into the wasteland with cost-efficient buildings. But remember, the government can't help you out here. Build your own private army for defense, sabotage, and exploration. Use your units to shut down your rivals. In the operations phase, everyone chooses their actions in secret. Defense, sabotage, infiltrating the government, or exploring the wasteland. Overthrow the government directly, or secure a victory through power and technology with massive buildings and influence cards. Neon Cartels is a fast-paced strategy, engine building, and deduction game. Join us now and secure your copy, exclusively on Gamefound.
So fun fact for you, there's an alternate reality in which the feast was supposed to end with those 3 campaigns. But it's not! We have 2 last editions for you. One of them is a refreshed and enhanced version of an existing game system, and the other is a deluxe game that's already been on the platform and is coming back for one last hurrah. Thief returns with a 45th anniversary edition, refreshed and improved, as well as a reprint of Thief England. Thief France is a deep strategy board game for 3 to 6 players. Lead a noble house in medieval France, competing for power across 3 fronts: war, faith, and politics. Build fortunes on mills and abbeys, weave alliances through marriage, all while plague, peasant revolts, and mercenary great companies threaten to plunder your lands. Victory goes to the house that claims the highest titles, unless betrayed by its own ally. A game of intrigue, negotiation, and historical detail for players who love an evening-long session where every decision carries the weight of a dynasty's fate. The campaign includes a dice tower, free for all backers, as well as a follower gift, a Thief France deck of playing cards, and finally, an early bird reward as well, details on that to follow soon. Check out the campaign page for deluxe component upgrades, new playable elements, and new mechanics to the Thief system.
The Food Chain Magnet Special Edition is finally here! The award-winning strategy game now available in a sizzling new style. Become the CEO of your very own food chain, choosing from one of 5 unique brands. Pick a plot to build your first restaurant and start serving customers right away. You'll prepare belly-bursting burgers, refreshing lemonade, and fully loaded pizzas to satisfy those hungry stomachs. But hold on now, you'll need some help, so hire some new staff from our handy employee card-o-matic. You'll organize your team to cook delicious food, manage your pricing, build new restaurants, and that's just a start. Drive up demand by filling customer mailboxes, flying banners across the sky, and even taking over the airwaves. Now this game ain't for the faint of heart, so be prepared for some stiff competition and rich strategy. But if you can beat your rivals to market, you'll earn unique milestones and come out on top. This special edition is only available for a limited time. Think you've got what it takes to become a food chain magnate?
And that's it. That's a wrap. Our longest Feast video yet. Kudos to you for sticking with it, by the way. Appreciate you being here. Do all the usual things. Follow the campaign pages. Check out those that look interesting, those that have a free gift, all of that stuff. If you are at Gen Con, make sure to stop by our booth. And by the way, between you and me, there are a bunch of campaigns that were supposed to be in this feast that looked really exciting and interesting, but didn't make it in time, so they'll probably be in the next feast, that Essen/October one. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in seeing a bunch of exciting things that I was hoping I'd be able to tell you about today and can't. And with that, I won't take up any more of your time. I appreciate you being here. Have an excellent summer, an excellent Gen Con, and I hope you get to play some more games.